We're here with co-head soccer coach Jess Jobe as we look forward to Wednesday's conference tournament match against Sam Houston State. First, last year you were the number 8 seed, this year the number 2 seed. I mean, is there kind of a different philosophy going in this year as the hunt did, as opposed to last year when you were more the hunter?
Yeah. Last year was a tough position for us to be in. Number one, just playing the regular season champion as our very last game of the season, in a pretty good position, looking like we were going to make it through. But depending on a couple of results, and our placement that last game was unsure, and we lost the last game of the season, and we kind of had to wait and hear our fate. And then we went in as the 8 seed, playing that same first seed again in the tournament, and we're in a really tough position, and it was tough to kind of overcome the defeat just 1 week prior, and trying to get the belief alive. Obviously this year that's a big difference. We have a lot of belief, we have a lot of confidence, and what we've been doing all season, and the things that we've been leaning on all year to put ourselves in the position that we are in, and in a little bit more comfortable position. But it's tournament time, and can't take anything for granted this time of year. Obviously, Sam Houston's going to be looking to advance and looking to play the game, and give themselves the best opportunities to be successful. So we've got to take that seriously. We've got to prepare as we always do, and we got to be ready to go and ready to fight hard. But we were able to come in, I think, this year with a little more belief and some confidence as a team, and we really believe we can do something special, and it'll start for us on Wednesday, and that's where our focus is for now.
And then the matchup earlier this year, it was a close one. It was a close 1-0 win against him. Is there anything you can do Is there anything you can kind of take away from that one? I mean,
Not looking at the stats, not having those like down to memory right now at the moment, but I believe it was a game where we outshot our opponents, we outpossessed our opponents. We looked like the better of the two teams. I think the scoring margin could have been higher even, but they played us really tough. They've got some good players in some key positions. They're solid from a goalkeeper standpoint, and they're a difficult team to put the ball past, and they do have some weapons that can make things very dangerous on the attacking end. So, we did get 3 points, and we did win the game in the regular season, but it was a close game, and we got to be ready to battle again tomorrow. But we are a little bit different team now. That's going back probably about a month or so ago now. So. We've come a long way since then, and we continue to work on getting better and trying to be better. And we've got a couple of things we want to come in and bring into this conference tournament, and hopefully provide a couple of different looks for Sam Houston tomorrow, and something they won't quite be prepared for or hadn't seen the first time. So we're ready for that, and we're excited for the challenge, and I think the girls will get up and be ready to go.
And Sam Houston's not the traditional 7 seed. I mean, they've had a really tough schedule. Played the top 4 teams in the conference all on the road. 3 of them were by one goal, including the one against you guys. They finished 500 in conference, but they're that close to being that much better.
Yeah. As I mentioned, them being a tough team to score against. They're haven't missed out last year. They are fired up for this year and made some good changes, and they're playing some good soccer. Obviously, well coached, and a team that's going to be very organized. And we're anticipating them having a couple things up their sleeve and seeing a couple different looks, whether it's a set piece or just something stylistically or systematically that maybe something we have to adjust to or look for. And so we'll anticipate those things as a coaching staff, and just get our girls focused on playing our game, and we'll go from there.
And then half of your team is new from last year. So, how do you go about preparing them for a conference tournament after they'll probably have quite a few nerves? Will you kind of lean on your older players who've been there before, or what will take place to try to acclimate them, to get them prepared for
try and make them relaxed. Try and not so relaxed, but try and really just recreate what we do on a weekly basis. And as far as the preparation being on the road and being in the hotel, try and stick to our routine and stick to what we do and what's been working for us, and just get the girls really comfortable and confident, and knowing that we're right where we've planned to be. We put ourselves in a great position. Now it's time to finish the job and finish our work, and that's going to be done one step at a time. So felt like we got a good practice session in today, and felt like we're ready to go for tomorrow, and think some things are really working in our favor that we can feel really good about. And I think last year's experience will help. That was one thing, it was a huge talking point coming to the end of the season last year, and has been a couple of times so far this season, just the experience that we had in the conference tournament last year for some of our returners, to lean on that, be a little more confident coming in this time, kind of knowing what this atmosphere is going to be like, and the pressure that comes with that. But I think we're really prepared for that. I think we have some key players who have been there, and can help these younger players get acclimated quickly. And I think we have some good, young, confident young players, or freshmen who may be their first opportunity, but have been in the pressure situations and in national championships or national brackets, for their club team or state high school playoffs. Been in very competitive, pressured situations, and hopefully they can build on that experience and get up to speed very quickly here this week.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.